What's good, YouTube? Your boy 21 here. Sorry for the wind if you hear some fucking going on right now, but it's a windy day in Chicago. It was raining last night and shit, so apologize about that. Starting off this vlog today, heading to work. Typical fucking day. I wanted to talk about Pendulum gadgets, because I am not gonna be playing gadgets in this up and coming format, but I'm not giving up on the deck. This new light level 4 warrior monster has a pendulum scale of 7 coming out in Duelist Alliance, and he's level 4 and Rhoda's at 2, so he's tutorable throughout the day, making pendulum gadgets more consistent. Now, with that guy and Odd Eyes basically searching out pendulums consistently and shit, I think pendulum gadgets might be a pretty much viable deck. So that's one thing I wanted to speak on right now. And also for this weekend, I won't be in Cleveland, sadly, because the people I was traveling with, they're leaving Thursday, and my job couldn't get me Friday off, so I'm stuck in Chicago. But luckily, one of my locals pastimes in Niles is holding a TCG player invite event, and I think top 4 or top 8 get their invite to the TCG player 10K in October, so that's something for me to look forward to. So I will be playing gadgets at that event, and if any subscribers of mine is from the Niles area, I'll be there at Pastimes this Saturday. So if you want to come say hi, trade, play some few games, that's fine. So the bus should be here shortly. Enjoy the rest of the video, so y'all stay tuned.
From the top to the bottom, at the core, I forgot, in the middle of my thought.
Alright guys, we're at the house now. Today we're playing my SATELLLAAAAAA deck. This build will roll around BLS, Kage, and the guy Alstrom, which is basically going to be built around burning. I love the Caribbean in the build because Caribbean filters the graveyard, which helps me make Soul Charge live, and the whole goal of the deck is to abuse stuff like Excalibur, Blade Armor Ninja, and basically just burning your opponent down to 0. And if everything goes well, this deck will be used to go into Chain Burn as a smokescreen side. I recorded this duel beforehand before I started the video, so you might notice the speed is a little on par. I try to do voice recording before. I try to record while doing the video, but the video will wind up being 15 minutes long, and I didn't really want to have you guys watching a 20-minute video, so everything's super sped up for a reason. So starting off, I'm playing against a Light Sworn fucking Beazle slash Dragon slash concoction of a bunch of different decks together. Like, this is one of the reasons I really hate playing on Duel Never, because you really don't know what you're going to play against until you play against it. It's kind of like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get until you get it. So my opponent I thought he was going to make a first turn Beazles, which I was checking his graveyard, but he just did a lot of milling. I think he summons Lila this turn. I'm not really sure. I just know I was writing on I just know, oh yeah, he summons, okay. Summons that girl to bring out Lila. And yes, I'm bad with names. Sorry, don't quote me on that. But a lot more beyond my mind than you. So he summons, I think her name's Celeste, to bring back Lila. And he milled like 7, and he milled his 3rd Malicious, which is terrible. And I go for Vega to special summon the Ashram in my hand. I'm still trying to learn the guys' names. And right now my goal is just to basically hit them for 1,000. And I think at this point, I overlay into Blade. Yeah, I overlay into Blade Armor Ninja to wipe both of those guys out, because I just wanted to get his feel. I didn't want him milling off a bunch of different things to bring out JD, and I really didn't want his blaster being live. Even though I did have a bottomless, I'd rather not deal with that card super early. So right now, Blade Armor Ninja is getting rid of the Celestial and the Lila, and I think I'm gonna set the bottomless and the reckless and end my turn. So he's gonna go on his turn. He draws, etc. I'm trying to remember what he did vaguely, but yeah, SATELLLAAAAAA is gonna be my new deck for the next format. If you guys are wondering, he goes if you guys are wondering why Satella Knights and why I stopped playing gadgets, I stopped playing gadgets because honestly I started to get bored of the deck, which happened to me during mid last format, but I didn't really want to invest more money into another deck because I felt like, fuck it, why invest money when I can just play a deck that I already have that's good? And my goal was to pretty much top an event with gadgets. Like once I do good consistently with a deck, I get bored of it because it's like, okay, I already feel like I did as good as I can with the deck as of right now, so might as well scrap it until next time. But I do plan on bringing gadgets back, as I stated earlier in this video, to go for the Pendulum gadget. I believe it's viable with that warrior guy in Rotobinger too. You can play like TG gadgets with the warrior guy. But anyway, back to the duel video. He tried to bring out that fucking dark dragon. I forgot his name, and I bottomless it. And I tried to blade armor him. He had to compose. I think at this point, it's his turn. I'm sorry, I'm jumping too ahead of myself. He brings back Zombie Master. He's gonna bring back play spreader and go for the Goyo Guardian play, but he's gonna be scared to attack, which really shocked me because if I learned one thing from playing Yu-Gi-Oh, never play scary. Playing scary is the difference between you losing a game and winning a game. I guess he was kind of scared because he probably thought I set the cylinder that I got out the creep in, even though I didn't. And if I did set the cylinder, so what? I mean, you really can't do anything. But speaking of Cylinder is retarded in this deck because, as you're saying, Astrum is just completely just burning his life points away. And Cylinder is basically saying, bitch, come at me, bro, because if you do, it's going to be another 2,800 deducted from your life points. And then I'm just going to bring back Astrum again and bring you for another 1,000 make coward like I just did right now. So right at this point, he's at 3,500. And I don't think, and as you guys can see, he's pretty much in a losing position from this standpoint. I mean, his deck wasn't really an optimum build of Light Sworns. So this win really didn't show me how much good my deck is, but it did show me one thing. It showed me how easy it is to burn my opponent down with life points. And if I was playing against a good player 9 times out of 10 will not be scared to attack you. So remember that. That's one of the main reasons why Magic Cylinder is good in this deck. Even if they do sit a cylinder, they're just gonna push for damage because they're not just gonna want to wait because they're gonna figure like, hey, if I don't push for damage, my opponent might go off for me for game. But luckily on me, I had double soul charge, which was retarded. Bring it back action, bring it for another 1,000. And I'm gonna switch on the other guy from my hand. At this time, he's gonna make a mistake and reduce another 1,000. I told him like, hey, bro, you can't do that because I can only get Astrum's effect once per turn. If it was more than once per turn, that card would be retarded. But unfortunately, it's only once per turn. And at this point, I was thinking like, man, this deck would be amazing with Double Cowboy, but I don't run Double Cowboy currently, so I just go for the 101 play to take his Goyo, and I go for the Diamond Dyer to pop the BLS. And after that, it's pretty much going to be game over from him, as you guys are going to see. He's going to basically just draw a card, set, and scoop after that. Because I'm pretty much just gonna beat his face in with 101. I could have probably made a fuck ton of better plays with the actual Satella Knight XCs, but you know, me used to being a gadget player, I just rather go with what I know instead of going with what I don't know. So yeah, and plus I didn't really feel like reading. It's like fucking 1 o'clock where I'm at while I'm recording this video. And yeah, he's just gonna draw one, like I said, and pretty much scoop the duel up. And that's the video. Alright guys, once again I want to say thanks for watching the video. It means a lot to me for you guys to actually sat through an entire video and watched and actually comment down below consistently on my videos. I really appreciate every subscriber I have, and hopefully these videos are informational for you guys. So my whole goal is to make us all become better Yu-Gi-Oh players, and I want to do that by showing you guys my stepping stones in becoming a YCS champion and a potential world champion for Yu-Gi-Oh one day. And hopefully through my stepping stones of becoming that, you guys can all become YCS champions, YCS toppers, and world championship winners one day yourselves. But you gotta go through me to do that first. But outside of all the shit talking though, realistically, I really do like all my subscribers. You guys are really cool. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. So once again, rate, comment, subscribe. Comment down in the comment section below on what you thought about my Satella Night deck and what you think I need to improve on it with. Alright, this is Yellow 21 and I'm out. Deuces, rate, comment, subscribe.